Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today we're back with the AS Monaco Career Mode series. Now, we're coming along quite nicely in the season. We're not doing too badly at all. We've got a couple of games to play today. We've got a Keep the Lead game against Bastia. We'll be playing that. We've got a game against Nantes at home. We can simulate that one. We have a Celtic game that is at home as well, so we can possibly simulate that. Going on into November, we have an away game against Nice, and then a game against Paris. So, not too sure how many of these games we're going to get played today, but we will find out. Game in the Coupe de Ligue. We can't afford to go ahead and play the first team. They're all fit. And I haven't been on this career mode for a while now. You've had quite a few actual other videos just helping progress the channel and a few stories. But hopefully we should start to get a few more gaming videos out now. I'm trying to do less repetitive videos. So if I did a career mode episode one day, I don't then do another one on the next day. Try and keep things a little bit fresh, because I understand people, even not all gamers like FIFA, I mean, a lot of people have a passionate hatred for football, so we have to keep things fresh. Like, there's a lot of people who are neutral to games, who will watch someone play something just because they find it funny. But I do like to keep things a little more fresh now, and to try and keep most of you happy, really. But at the moment, our focus is on one thing, and that's winning this game. Bastia are so defensive here today. I've had so much of the possession, but as soon as I get past maybe into like their 30-yard mark, that's when they're literally all piling back. They're literally all behind the ball, which is why you probably haven't seen any chances. We got La Celsa in a space there though, and that cross was going to another stratosphere. Bakayoko on the charge, he finds Mbappe. Can he finish it? He slammed the bar. Can we get something back from it though? Here's Bakayoko. Here's Lamar. Here's Lo Celso. He's in, surely! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, look at this. Surely you've got to be finishing that. Not good enough. How much space to fan themselves in? Oh my god. They're 1-0 up. Look at this. Not good enough from Bakayoko. I was holding L2, he couldn't get it. There's only so much keeper can do there. Poor keeping, poor defending. Creating space, Alanson Maximum has just wasted our last chance of the game. He did so well. Look how many, let's just count how many men are in this box. Like, there's at least 4 on him there. Another one there, another one there. Like 6, 7 people in the box. And it looks like we're gonna, with our task of trying to get the quadruple, we're not even gonna get the easiest one yet. Unless Mbappe now, no. They're gonna clear it up the pitch unless Glick can get a good old drunken header on it. He can, but it's over. He's blowing the whistle in the Coupe Nationale. We have been knocked out by SC Bastia. That is a massive, massive shock. The amount of shots we had, the amount of shots I had to go for outside the box was unbelievable. None of our players today getting towards an 8. Mbappe, very, very quiet. Only one player got towards an 8. Bastia was so defensive. We were all over them for most of the game, but they just had the opportunity. And they went through, and I suppose the only good thing about that is, okay, so Paris have went out as well. Havre's knocked Paris out. Maybe we could say we've already won that, and we didn't really need to go for it again. It's the equivalent of the League Cup, and the League Cup is not... The League Cup in this country, England, is not essential. I mean, the quadruple is lovely, but a treble is really the the equivalent to the FA Cup, which is the whatever this one's called, the Champions League, and the league itself. But we have some scouting updates here, so I'm gonna sieve through some of these. Oh, he looks very good actually. We're not gonna see any of these guys come through because it's sort of a buy now type of thing. These sort of players are normally seen. The Wickham one was a great example, and we probably would still be going with Wickham, to be honest, if the game hadn't have overwritten something it shouldn't have done, because we had quite a good team in that Wickham career mode, and I was feeling pretty good, but you know what, you can't stop things from happening. But we have home game against Nantes. I think that's how you pronounce it. We win this, we will be 6 points clear in the league again. So we're gonna simulate this one. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers right now, all together now. We get a win. We're gonna press the Y button in 3, 2, 1. 3-0, lovely. Lamar, Lo Celso, and Rugani picking up the goals. Oh, ho, ho. Lofted in there. I think that was for whoever that Dembele, and he didn't quite get his head on it. However, that was a little bit dangerous. I won't say I'm on the gas 100% right now. I'm kind of cruising, passing it around, very similarly to this. Trying to save some fitness ready for the next match, even though we've got quite a long time to go. But you never know when Celtic might have a push, and we need to have some freshness still in the tank. However, here's Jorge. Can he get a ball in? He can. That's to the back post. Gordon's there to save it up though. Okay then, so into our next match, and we are against Celtic. I only realised that we left off in a very tight situation in this Champions League. Obviously we got a loss to Real Madrid. We had a draw against someone, against Schalke I believe, and then a win against Celtic I think. I'm not too sure, but we haven't been playing that well. And we do really need to win this one against Celtic, so I think we will go ahead and actually play this one through, because the first team is looking pretty haggard. Now we look at the calendar, our next match is on the 5th, so we shouldn't be too bad for fitness wise. I'm not sure if I want to risk the simulation though. It's a competition that we need to get through, and it could be quite tricky if we don't, so I think we will play this one through. There's going to be a few changes we will definitely have to make when this decides to load. Here we go. No. Here we go. So let's have a look. The team. Okay, so Bacco, the Lo Celso can come out for Sheila. He's slightly fitter. The defence could probably do with a few fresh legs like that. Apart from that, I think that is going to be the team we take through. We don't really want to be taking through some of these guys though, seeing as they're quite tired anyway. We could bring people like Martinho. We could bring Jean in. We could bring through Egagilo if we really had to. And then we can also bring through Diallo. So that's the team we're going to rock with, and hopefully there'll be a little more leeway in the goals department than last match. There's Mbappe Lotin. Can he finish this one? He can! And that is a very, very, very early goal. Not even 3 minutes into the game, and we've broken Celtic down already. Beautiful setup here. Lovely turn, and that's a simple finish for a man of Mbappe's quality. Chips it over. Here's Mbappe. Can he finish this one? Just wide of the post. Oh, Lamar slipped him in. Can we get a rebound? No way. Good header by Mbappe. And that awful, dreadful, dreaded sound clanking off the top of the bar. Oh, as Mbappe opens it up, very luckily, and he grabs himself a goal. Is that 2 goals he's got now from Mbappe? Yeah, it is 2 goals from Mbappe. One right at the start, and one right at the end of this match. It was very, very lucky. Bobbled around a bit here, look. Bobbled it, defender couldn't get out from his feet. And Mbappe is going to take that opportunity every day of the week. And I do believe when we first came into this match, we had 4 goals. And now we're going to have 6 goals in the Champions League. 5 of them have been from Mbappe. This guy is a European monster. And that's going to call it then. A 2-0 against Celtic at home. That's a fairly good result. I'll take that. Dominate the match. Not so much in the possession, but as I said, I was kind of letting them walk around doing whatever they wanted to do because they weren't offering too much. Looking at our group, Real Madrid did get that win, which is going to make things very tricky for us to get top of the group. Unless I'm not sure if top of the group matters in Champions League. It might do, I'm not too sure. Not really too clued up on that, seeing Manchester United haven't been in it for a year, but not much you can do about that. But we have another press conference here then against Nice away from home. That'll be the last game we're playing away from home. This is what our youth team is looking like. Yeah, 70 to 90, not good enough. Again, 55 at 17, just not good enough. This guy looks very good. This guy looks good as well. He looks awful. He doesn't look great either, to be honest. We'll probably get rid of him as well. You need ones into the 90s, really. He looks crap. No, we don't offer him a contract, definitely not. The only way, I don't know why I'm really setting this up. Just because, why not? You know, we'll offer this guy a contract. And then he wants 0 years on the contract, so he doesn't actually want a contract right now anyway. That's cool. Just go into the game against Nice, and that'll draw the episode to an end after that game. Okay, so we've got international duty coming up here. I never normally look at these, but we're looking at Mbappe, who's an 86 rated striker now. Probably Benzema's a bit higher than him. And who else is a bit higher? Griezmann. That's probably it, and they haven't chosen to take him. That's very, very weird. But I suppose he's only 18, he's got a lot to learn. But he does want a new contract, so we will do that before this Nice game. Normally I'd cut, but I want to see what his contract's worth at the moment. What he's going to be wanting, because what's he on at the moment? He's on 45,000 at the moment. He now wants 60,000. Again, that's not really much. Imagine that, if you can pick up an 86 rated player for 60,000 a week, that's ridiculous. But we will now jump into this Nice game. We're away from home, which doesn't faze me too much. I don't think there's much of a difference. In terms of team, yeah, they're all fit to play, so we may probably have to substitute Lamar. He's always getting tired anyway, and he's a little bit less energy than I'd like. But apart from that, we're all ready to go. Now, Nice is a team that has caused me problems before in the past. They have caused me a lot of problems. They got a lot of quick players. Whether they've still got them or not, they still got Plea. I know he's quick and he's annoying. But I suppose we have quick annoying players as well, so Lo Celso's turned him. He's going to get all the way in. He's going to try and find Mbappe. He has done, and Mbappe finishes that. Lovely. Within 6 minutes, we already 1-0 up. And that was a very, very tidy finish. Not very much space there at all. Lo Celso did well to get on the turn. Not much space. That was a poor pass, but doesn't matter. And he just gets and he just slots it into top bins. This guy is an absolute beast. Oh, Mbappe again. Can he get the follow-up? He can. And he's got 2 in 5 minutes here. I'm afraid Nice, we may have just conquered our biggest fear in the league. Maybe our nearest competition, but that was a beautiful run. Look at the feet. Poor finish, poor shot at the start. Thought he was going to go far post, but he didn't. But he slots it away second time around, so we can't complain. We have picked up an injury though, and it is to Fabinho. Our star man in midfield is going to have to make way. And we're going to have to bring in Doram. Don't know, I should be using Benacer or even Martinho. I don't know why I've got him here, to be honest. But he'll do for now. But we've got a free kick, Lamar. Maybe we can try something from this. No. Okay. We can try this. Yeah. Too far out. Oh, save by Subasic. It looks like it's just taken Nice a little while to get into the game. They're certainly getting into their stride now and opposing much more of a threat. Oh my goodness. That was nearly a heck of a goal by Nice. Second half, they started slowly again, but I have a feeling deeper into this half of the game, they will be stepping up on the pressure again. Good save by Subasic there. Again, as I said, they've come into this match now. They're not going to be holding back. They've got a lot of players with a lot of long names though. Look at that, Rafen Tintiana, I think his name was there. Mad name, but here comes Mbappe now. Mbappe's being out-muscled by Dolberg. Can he steal it? No, he can't. Here's Silva. Can he slot it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Mbappe has just about got there. But that really should have been Silva's goal. That's so unfair that he hasn't got that, really, isn't it? It's very unfortunate. By the slightest of margins, he hasn't got that. I'm not convinced that didn't go in. You know what? There's only one way to check. We're going to check the Insta replay. Okay, so it comes in. We're going to set slow speed, telly, hide that. Okay, so we're locked onto the ball here. It bounces. Let's check. We're going to get level with the goal line. There it is. There's the ball bouncing. You know what? No, it was quite clearly he didn't cross the line. So luckily Mbappe was there, but he did get his hat-trick. I wanted him to get a hat-trick. He needs to step up them goals in the league to be making sure he's cementing his world-class status, and he is right now. And if we win this league, and we win the Champions League this season, there may not be a need to do a third one. Can Mbappe go through and get a fourth here? He's going to try and chop that defender. Oh, the dribbling, and he hasn't got enough speed left in the tank. Not enough gas load in that tank. I don't even want to make any subs because I don't think it's worth it now. Really, they're not going to make any impact in the game. I'll just slow this thing right down and try and get a few passes round and see out this game pretty simply. However, we're getting the ball over to Lamar. Like, if I was being really sweaty, I could just hold it in the corner, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to play through the game properly. However, here come Nice on the attack, but Glick, he's got plenty left in the tank to help defend that one. There we go then, we get the win. 3-0, Mbappe takes the ball. I need to wrap this off fairly quickly because I've got organised to be not recording but playing with someone. So I think that's going to call it for this one. We'll have a brief look at the league table. We won't have a look in depth at the league table, but we'll see where we are because I am currently sweating my buckets off because, as you can see, the door is closed and the door should really be open. I've got the window open, but nothing much I can do about that. We're now 9 points clear, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, remember to give that good old juicy thumb up button a little bit of a tap or a press or click, whatever you're watching on. I'll normally leave a little question down below in the description, so if you want to have a look at that question, you can be sure to leave a comment down below, social media, whatever, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're progressing with subscribers rather well. I can see a good bit of channel growth right now, so hopefully we're on the up. Thank you guys all for watching, as I said. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.